Hello there, well tonight we're at the Tavern by the Sea, which is part of the Amari Orchid Resort, and the reason we're here is to kick off the beginning of the 10th annual Chris Kay's Rugby Tournament. That's getting held at Horseshoe Point, but we're here for a few beers and something to eat as the boys get together. Now, Chris Case was a very popular rugby player here in Pattaya, and sadly he died in the Bali bombings. But the tournament, his legacy lives on. So let's go in and let's speak to Jim Howard, one of the organisers, actually the organiser of the Chris Kay's charity tournament. Right, we're going to speak to Jim Howard in a minute, but I thought I'll speak to a couple of the big lads. They say they're big, but actually, you know, you boys aren't as big as, you know, TV maybe makes you look bigger than what you are in real life. This is Bernet and Bernard. Let's start with, I'm going to have to be careful because I'm swiveling around here. Bernet, hey, you're part of the Panthers, right?
Yes.
How long have you been playing with them?
About almost 3 years now.
Okay. What do you always play in the Chris Case tournament?
Yes. This is now the second time we'll be playing.
Okay, so what are you expecting? What's your expectations for this weekend?
Just a good day of rugby and a good finishing day on Sunday.
A good finishing day. Now, are you talking about the game or the after party?
Well, the Pattaya Panthers are well known for what happens after field.
Okay. So it's the après-ski or the rugby version of that, right?
Yes.
Okay. And for you, Bernard? You play it every year? Or?
Yes, It's my second year playing now on the Pattaya 10s as well. Started also 3 years ago. And I think definitely this year we got a very good team again. Last year we did quite well. Some people say probably the best we did in 11 years. This year I think we can probably beat that. Last year we ended up third overall. And I think we can probably win it or take a second place this year.
Okay. So when you come here tonight, this is the sort of social event that kick-starts the tournament. Are you eyeing up the opposition? Are you working out tactics? Are you thinking, right, we're going to win, or what's going to happen?
Well, plan number one is get them drunk and hope they don't turn up tomorrow.
Okay. Plan number one, right? Is there plan number two?
The food is definitely something keeping us here as well.
Okay.
And I think they are watching us more than we are watching them.
All right. Well, let's go and speak to the opposition. Stay tuned. Thanks very much.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, now fighting for the opposition, or for not the pink team because that's the Pink Panthers. Is it the Pink Panthers? Why do I always say the Pink Panthers? It's the Panthers. It's the Buccaneers. And I was told to ask you, this is the captain of the team, his name is JC. I was told to ask you, where are your Buccaneers?
On me back and head.
On your back and head. All right, JC, and this is Sandy. How you doing, mate?
Not too bad.
All right. So listen, you boys are here tonight. You know, there's a few of these Panther lads kicking about. They've got their ironers.
Ah, they're easy.
Right?
They're easy. Easy. They'll go down. They're big lads. They'll go down.
Yeah,
just
they
take
go
them
down hard, right?
No, just take them low.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Right.
I heard of a couple of them South Africans.
Yeah, well, you got what? The South Africans you really got to watch.
Well, you know, I mean, they're easy. Look at them. Sitting down there. They're not even having a drink.
All right. So where you guys came from?
Well, I come from Chiang Mai. I bring a side down from Chiang Mai every year.
Okay.
So, so our guys should be arriving any moment. They haven't got here yet. They've been in a minibus all day.
Okay.
Oh,
there you go.
Thank you.
And your half pint has arrived.
See, that's Jim Howard. It's only half bloody full.
Yeah,
but never mind.
Bloody full because you're playing a game tomorrow.
Oh,
see?
no, I don't play. No. I coach, manage, bring the team down. So
More beer.
Yeah.
More beer for Sam. How's the Magnus?
Very good, actually. I have a bit of Nam Kang. Can I Nam Kang? Beautiful.
All right.
A Roy McMug.
Other ciders are available, but not here tonight at the Tavern by the Sea. So what is your expectation of what's going to happen this weekend?
Well, I think it's going to be very hot tomorrow.
It's very hot tonight.
Very hot tonight. Ron McMug, Nitnoy, you know. I mean, Porty. Tonight, Porty. But tomorrow, Ron McMug at the field.
Okay.
And these big blokes, we'll have to run them around.
All right.
Have to run them around.
Okay.
And once they run them around, get the little young blokes and we'll take them out.
Just take them out.
Take them out, yeah.
Do you want to take a guesstimate for what the score will be?
I think the guesstimate will be about 16-4 or 16-5. 16-5.
16-5, he's saying.
16-5.
Yeah, all right.
Sip Hawk Sam. Sip Hawk Sam.
And would you concur?
Well, I'm going to say it's the lightest Buccaneers side I've seen.
Yeah.
So,
Are you a man short? I mean, I see you've got a lady there.
No, we got a couple of people short.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no problems. Up and right.
All right. And are you from Chiang Mai as well?
No. We are from Australia.
From Australia, right?
Australia.
Okay. But so what? You've flown across especially for the game or not?
Exactly right.
Really? Wow. Okay. So that's why you brought the Sheilas with you, right?
Well, she's from England actually.
Oh, okay.
She's a supporter from England.
Ah, right. Okay. All right. Well, listen. I hope you have a great game, guys.
Thanks very much.
It's for an absolutely wonderful cause.
A very good.
All right. Let's go speak to Jim Howard and get this man the rest of his half pint. Stay tuned. Okay, now the man who, as I said at the very beginning, who's been behind all this is Jim Howard. Jim, it seems to me, we've spoken to a couple of the players, the gloves are off, or whatever term you use in rugby.
Well, it's called confrontation.
Yes.
And it means you have to get the better of your opposition.
Right.
Now, whether that's in the bar or on the field, it doesn't matter,
right,
as long as you come out the winner.
Right. It reminded me of the Serengeti. There was a lot of showing off going on, but nobody was actually tussling their antlers yet.
Oh, that starts tomorrow.
That starts tomorrow.
If you want to see that, you've got to be at Horseshoe Point, and you've got to watch these boys get into it. And I can tell you, it's going to be a hot one tomorrow.
It is going to be a hot one. Now, we had a quick chat a couple of weeks ago. Tonight we've spoken to some of the more mature players, but there's also for the sort of teenager group as well, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a youth tournament which is sponsored by Kingdom Property.
Yep.
This year it's for under 16s, and we've got 7 Thai schools, all from the provinces, none from Bangkok, and they're playing against 3 basically expat-based children. The Bangkok Lions, the Bangkok Barbarians, and the Pattaya Rams.
Right.
So we've got 10 teams in that tournament, so that's growing as well. The boys are growing.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe some of the 15-year-old Thai boys that are going to be playing.
Yeah.
They are quite huge.
Okay. All right. Well, this is for, as I said at the beginning, it's the Chris Case tournament, and you actually have a trophy that you'll give out at the end of this, don't you?
Well, there's a number of trophies. Most of them are for winning on the field, winning the games. But the most prized trophy of the weekend is actually the Chris Case Trophy. And this is awarded to the guy who, in our opinion, and it's usually my opinion, does the most to promote the spirit of rugby on the field and off the field. So everything counts.
Okay.
And we have our spies in Walking Street. They will tell us what the boys get up to.
Okay. If they've been good or bad, right?
No, only if they're being bad.
Oh, if they've been bad, that's a bonus, is it?
That's a bonus.
Oh, okay. I'm with you now, right? Okay. Oh, I might quite enjoy this rugby lark.
I don't think you win the trophy, though.
Have a good try.
Yeah.
All right. Now, you mentioned that Kingdom Properties, with their flagship project here, South Point, is the sponsor of the youth division. Also, we should mention that Amari is one of the sponsors.
The main tournament is sponsored by the Amari Orchid Resort.
Yes.
And they have really come to the party. I was up this evening at Horseshoe Point, and they have really decorated it. It looks really nice. And I have to say, not blowing our trumpet, but it's as good as anything I've ever seen.
Okay. And CEA, Cranes Equipment Asia, Kevin Fisher, he's involved in this as well, isn't he?
Big Kevin's involved in everything that goes on in Pattaya.
Yeah.
And it's both his cranes side and his tools side.
Yes.
So Kevin's tools will be featured.
The CES, yes, okay. And we mentioned the trophies earlier on. Behind us we have the FA Cup and the UEFA Cup, I believe it is.
Yeah, European Cup.
These are being part of the Legacy of Legends press tour that's been going on for the last week or so, where the four ex-Manchester United guys, Andy Cole, Lee Sharp, Dennis Irwin and Clayton Blackmore, will be coming to Bangkok and Pattaya for gala events, gala dinners. You can go to legacyoflegends.org, click on the link, get your tickets, and we'll see you at a 5-star gala dinner at Sentara or on a game of golf at Phoenix. All right, Jim, I think what we'll do, by the magic of television, we shall take our viewers now to Horseshoe Point and to the prize giving, which means that you can go and have a beer.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, nice to see you, mate. Cheers.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Of October. So if you want to join or register your name, go and see Sandy over there at the Chiang Mai Tiger Tent. And if Sandy wants to come over and see the scoring system, the automatic computerized scoring system, please come here too.
Right, actually we are on the final day of the 13th year of the Amari Orchid Pattaya Chris K's Memorial Rugby Tournament. Of course, it was yesterday and today is Saturday and Sunday, the 4th and the 5th of May. And of course, the chairman, how are you feeling as of right now?
Actually, I'm feeling very happy because the tournament has gone very, very well. We've had a couple of rain breaks today, but that turned out to be a blessing because it's cooled the atmosphere somewhat, although you can see I'm sweating quite profusely. It would have been hotter had we not had any rain.
The last 24 hours, was everybody happy?
I think everybody's been very happy, and most of all, and I think very importantly, all of our sponsors are happy. So hopefully they'll all come back and sponsor us again next year.
Right. Is there anybody you want to thank in particular?
I want to thank the Amari Orchid Pattaya in particular, number one sponsor. They've done an absolutely magnificent job in providing facilities for children to keep them happy while Daddy has a drink. They have a luxurious VIP tent, which is catered very well to everybody. And also they've provided 1 or 2 glasses of beer.
Right, and also we are into just about to reach the final matches. How are the Panthers doing?
Well, the Panthers did very well. We had not expected them to qualify for the Cup. They qualified for the Cup. They were relegated to the to the plate, and have just been beaten in the plate semi-finals. So it's quite
the biggest breaking news is that the old Bangkok Bangers came down from Bangkok and actually just almost secured the tournament too. But at a last minute, there was a last minute draw, which actually made the team disqualified at one moment too, which is breaking news. It never happened before in this tournament's history, and it's very interesting at the moment. More news to be postponed at the poolside later this evening.
Postponed?
Postponed, just later this evening.
Excuse that interruption from one of the ignorant Bangkok Bangers. I think they're a little miffed that they didn't do as well as they thought they were going to do, and they were knocked out by the Panthers. But all in all, I think everybody's enjoyed the weekend. We were particularly pleased with the progress of the youth tournament. The youth tournament went off very, very well, and it was won by a team from Ratchaburi from where would it be from?
Ratchaburi province?
Ratchaburi, yeah, from Ratchaburi.
Were they here last year?
No, this is their first year, and amazingly, they are coached by a lady, and she has done an absolutely wonderful job. They play wonderful rugby, completely committed, and fully deserved their victory. And for that, we'd like to thank Kingdom Properties, who sponsored the youth tournament, and we hope that next year it'll be even bigger and even better.
Right, and what about the men's team? Do you see any new teams this year?
Yeah, we've had a very interesting development. The Armed Forces Military Academy have put a team in. It's the first time they've ever played in this tournament. They did very, very well, and they will certainly be back. We've also seen a team from the old boys at Bangkok University, Bargun Chong, and also Bangpoo Rugby Club. These are all new clubs, and it's good to see that rugby is spreading, and more clubs are being formed, and hopefully it will help Thailand to develop in the Asian Five Nations, which they haven't done very well in this year.
Why are the Panthers in green this year?
Green is the Panthers' colour, and we've always played in green.
The pink, that was for fun.
That was for one year. We had a special edition shirt made last year. Unfortunately, I started rather late with the organisation this year, and we didn't have time to make a special souvenir shirt, so we reverted to an old strip. But the Panthers' playing colours are green and orange. The club colour obviously is pink. The panther is our motto, as our mascot, and if you are in the pink, you can drink with the Panthers.
You didn't bring him down this year. You had your mascots in.
No, he's been stolen, and he was stolen by the Bangkok Bangers, and he is being held to ransom. And unfortunately, we haven't been able to raise the ransom money.
Right. So it's a good chance for you to call out for all the rugby players interested.
No, what we're trying to do is to steal the Bangkok Bangers mascot, and then we'll trade.
It's nothing live, right? It's only a...
No, it's a huge silver ball.
Right.
What they do, they have a tradition in their after-match functions. They peel the silver foil off the Heineken bottles that they drink, and they've made them into a great big ball. And the ball now weighs about 1.5 kilos. So you can imagine they've drunk quite a few bottles of Heineken.
So the rugby is not only about the sports.
But sports is actually incidental. Rugby is all about the camaraderie and the friendship that you make. And obviously, this tournament is especially designed for the social side of things. We want everybody to really enjoy their rugby, but also enjoy themselves in Pattaya.
Of course, everybody loves it when Pattaya is organising it, right? Rather than flying around to some boring places.
Oh, well, in fact, there are tournaments organised in many, many countries and many, many cities around the world. I think Pattaya has a special attraction, and I think that this tournament will survive for a long, long time.
I've heard a lot of comments when we have guests and friends coming down, because we invite them to come down and have a feel of it. Could you please explain in brief how are the games are being played?
Well, we're playing a shortened form of the game of rugby union. The normal game is played with 15 aside. We play with only 10 aside, and we play very short games, usually 10 minutes each half. And it's a much faster game, and obviously when it's only 10 minutes, that's 20 minutes a game, we get a lot more games in. So, for example, this weekend we will have played over 50 games.
In 48 hours, not really, no, 12.
Yeah, in 24 hours, yeah. So it's quite an achievement.
Right, so it's not only about people beating up each other.
No, there's no beating up. You have a friendly smack and push here and there, and then you get up and you shake hands.
Right. So, Jim, thank you very much. Just before we go, would you like to tell us about how often you meet up right here on this pitch and practice your rugby?
Well, the Panthers practice here on this pitch every Thursday evening, starting from 7 o'clock. And it's usually a little bit of fitness training. We play a little touch rugby, then we swim and we drink a lot of beer. So if you have interest in either of those passions, please come along, even if it's only to drink the beer.
Jim, thank you very much and good luck,
Okay,
and
thanks, Tony.
we'll see you in the finals.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank
Bye-bye
you.
now.
Right, here we are on the pitch, because last time we had you on TV was at the Ice Lobby Bar, right? So we are here for the Amari Orchid Pattaya Chris K's Memorial Rugby Tournament for the Saturday, the 4th, and Sunday, the 5th of May. You don't ask me how I remember that, because I just read through the paper. But anyway, Brendan, congratulations. This is the second year that the Amari is title sponsor for this event. How do you feel, and how are you liking it to sponsor this event again this year?
Look, it's been a great day. Last year was a great success. It's continued through this year. You know, we're really, really positive about the whole experience. You might be able to hear in the background, the teams are starting a little bit excited now. We're closing in on the finals, so it's a community spirit. It's got a great cause, obviously the Chris K Memorial, and we're just happy to be a part of it. It's great.
And of course, you've seen a lot. I mean, we have seen a lot of people are not coming from Bangkok anyway, but from many countries around the world.
Yeah, we've got a few. We've got a team from Hong Kong. We've got a few other countries coming in. You know, and I think it's in its 13th year, so it's a very well organised event. Jim Howard, you know, the tournament director, as I like to call him, he's done a fantastic job to bring everyone together. And I think it's on the calendar of these teams. It's an important sort of event, you know, and it's lovely to be able to be a part of something that is so well organised and so well embraced.
Right, and the people who are here are not actually beating up for trophies, but here for fun and for friendship.
Well, absolutely. I think that, you know, it's all about the teammanship, and, you know, I think rugby as a sport is really highlights the fact it's a team sport. There's no I in team. We've all heard that before. And I think rugby is a sport that sort of personifies that. All of the guys I've met over the last couple of days are just really, really stand-up sort of guys. They're here to enjoy the comradeship and to enjoy, you know, the fun and the spirit of it. And I think they look forward to this event. All of them have said to me that they look forward to this event every year.
For you yourself, you've been here since the first match until the last yesterday, and of course today as well. And it must be really, really lovely.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, I think we're up to. I think it's match 36 now. I mean, I'm lucky. I get to sit here and, you know, and enjoy and do some hospitality. But these guys are playing. Most of them are playing, you know, maybe 6 games over the 2 days. So it's very taxing for them. But I enjoy it. You know, obviously from Australia, we're a rugby nation, and I enjoy it from that point of view as well. So there's been some really, really great rugby today.
That's great. And also you brought a fabulous team down, and you've got a very beautiful tents that you bring here, and great food.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think Amari's is well known and famous for the way it does its catering, and I think that, you know, we offer ourselves not just for these events but for all types of events, and we know how to deliver. We know what our customer wants, we know what our customer needs, and we're able to deliver that. We've done consistently for many years now, and I think that's again why our Amari is known as a premium provider when it comes to off-site catering.
And also supporting all these activities.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you know, CSR or corporate social responsibility is big. It's a word that's used. Many companies do it. Onyx Hospitality, which is the parent company for Amari, you know, it's a very big focus for them. Every Amari does something. We do the rugby. Other Amaris do different things. Whatever type of sport it is, or whatever sort of community support it is. We separate it into sport, we separate it into community in terms of education and other types of supports as well. But at the end, entertainment, you know, well, of course, those sorts of things go without saying. But really, we want to be present in the community. Amari Orchid Pattaya has been here for 41 years. So it's a well-known hotel, and I think we want to continue that relationship with the community that's always been there and will always be there.
Apart from the hospitality aspects, meaning rooms, you also have fabulous F&B outlets.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we've got Tavern by the Sea, which really, we had the welcome party for these guys. That's the great seaside pub. Great food, great atmosphere, all the sport you want, so perfect occasion here. Mantra, say no more. I think everyone seeing this would know Mantra is, you know, the premier destination in Pattaya for dining, as well as our own outlets. You know, we've got Essence as well in the hotel, lovely garden lobby bar in the garden wing. food and beverage is something that's important for us. It's something we deliver well and have consistently done. And I think across all of the offerings we have, we cater for the need of anyone at any point in time.
Great to hear on behalf of the organizer as well. And are you playing next year? You got a year to.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, Tony. I'll play if you play. How about that?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. All right, good deal.
All right,
Done.
so
Locked in.
Brendan, thank you very much, and I think we'll just see you at the pool for the party.
Look forward to
Thanks.
it.
Okay.
Tony.
Thanks, Brendan. Good one.